Hi, I have a Harry Potter journal here and extras. It's a Christmas present for a lovely lady. These couldn't fit into the journal, so I've put them separately, wrapped them separately. I've got a whole heap of notes from JK out of a book that I had, and it's literally her handwriting in them. Some little journals in here that I made, one with her favourite character, and lots of little writing spaces and things with the Hogwarts wax emblem. You can see that properly. So this is pretty epic. It was the first time I've ever done anything like this. I made everything from scratch. The cover I made from scratch. It was cardboard, chipboard, and I covered it, used a bit of lace at the side here. I layered it with paper and then texture as well. And then I painted it. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It was epic, but exciting and fun at the same time. I've called it Life's Magical because the couple that it's for are very positive, lovely people. So I've got a little dangle here with lots of little Harry Potter bits and pieces on the end. My daughter said that these buttons were a lot like the stone. I'm not like, I've seen all the movies, loved them, but forgive me if I get things in the wrong order because I'm fairly new to it all. So I've used obviously Gryffindor colours because Gryffindor is her favourite team, and I've just used ribbon to tie all of this. I've got lots of beautiful antique lace that I was gifted actually, and little emblems from Harry Potter as well. There's lots of little bits and pieces, trying to make it, fairly magical and textural. That's the little emblems there. So let's have a look inside. I've got to just put it in the right spot. So I used the material of the map, and I've used a beautiful red in the background here to go with all the colours. There's a note from the bookmaker, which is I, and my business card. So let's step into something magical. So these are the flying keys, and I've just drawn a background of the sky, basically, something, where keys might be flying around. So there's lots of little extras from JK Rowling. There's another wax emblem, wax seal. Got doilies through it. Here is a drawing of hers, original drawings from her. So this is when they first dropped him off at the horrible family. So we have the letters to Harry Potter under the stairs, which are sealed. So I've sealed them so that she's got that pleasure of opening them up herself, which will be a bit exciting. And of course a beautiful owl. Now these images I got from a book, and I've just gently sanded them back a little bit just to make them look that little bit more aged, because they're gorgeous, and they were really glossy. And so we're at the platform 9 3/4 with lots of little bits and pieces, and of course the ticket to get on the train. So there's lots of writing space in this journal, lots of little bits and places to write, and also some beautiful images, lots of little witchy crafty type potions and things, some stamping, cobblestones to you know, look like the brick. So I've put lots of little tags and things just that would, you know, kind of magical type bits and pieces, and lots of writing space. As I said, this is some gillyweed with a dried piece of flower from my yard, which looked a little bit like gillyweed, I thought. This one is the dragon. So some hand-dyed paper of my own with some leaf imprints or flower imprints in some of them. Just some little labels, witchy type labels. There's an ID, of course the choosing hat, and everything Gryffindor. So in here we've got some more labels. Beautiful Dumbledore. This all little Dobby, and the Butterbeer, because I know that Butterbeer is a bit special to them. They've tried it themselves. And all the teams and all the tags have writing space on the back of them. So some lovely little images that I've found along the way. Library card. This beautiful Harry Potter envelope. There's a few of them, and I just loved the gold, so I just sort of kept that out there. And the mirror that he got stuck at. So magic spells and potions, recipes, the creepy spider image. I don't like spiders. So she loves Gryffindor, but this is her favourite character. So, you know, he goes with all the potions, and of course the dough. That's an original drawing from JK of Snape brooding. So I think she'll really love that. An image of Snape and one of his quotes on some vellum. So wands and signs that were up, Hogwarts writing paper, the sword from one of the movies, and of course you've got to have the mermaids and lots of other characters. Seriously, you could have a book for each movie, I think, because they're huge and there's just so much detail in them all. So that's a little pocket. And the mandrakes. I just love that image, it's just beautiful. And in here we've got some more little mandrakes, little bits and pieces. Dumbledore, all writing spaces. Might take her a lifetime to write on everything. Another tag for writing on. Oh, so some little lolly bags. And just some beautiful images. One of the ghosts. So there's a birth month for the, you know, the phoenix and all the different types of, so I'm a Vela hair, whatever it is. More Gryffindor things. Just lots of writing space. A hat. How beautiful is this? So we've got phoenix tears and bits and pieces. And little tuck spots. Flying potion and dragon scales, and another one of her drawings, her sketches. Pretty incredible mind. Little hydrangea flowers there. Wormwood with some from my garden that looked a bit like wormwood. The cup. And I solemnly swear I'm up to no good, and of course you can't have that without the map. So I did purchase a few things, but it was so worth it. So we have more beautiful tags. I love this image of them, the three of them. More little things to write on the back of, and her favourite character here, and this is from one of her favourite scenes, which I've put on vellum with some depth in behind it, just to give it that extra detail and dimension. And I sort of had this covered because this is probably my favourite image in the journal. I just love it, and as you watch the movies you really learn to love this character. He's comes across as harsh, but he's got quite a beautiful story, and sad actually, so you can't help but love him. Some more labels for spells, and this one's out of one of the books, and lots of little dangly threads and bits, which if she hates she can just trim off. I love this image of the two of these two. Just gorgeous couples. And of course we finish with the beautiful building, and I just loved the look of these wax seals, so I've put a few in. And we've got the stag. I've used some vellum here just so that you can see through. I just love the way vellum looks with that vintage lace, and just some writing paper for her to write on. So that is my epic, biggest journal I've done, Harry Potter. It's a good size, and I really enjoyed doing it. I was really happy with it. So thanks for watching.